Today we've got normal chores. We're gonna move the hogs. I'll give you guys a quick garden update, turkey update. All these turkeys are now surviving. Ooh, we gotta get some wood chips in here. There we go, Nap's throwing some wood chips in there. Go eat, go eat, go eat, go eat. Good morning, I am Dustin Alleman. This is Alleman Family Homestead. Our hope for this channel is that you're able to pick up a tip, a trick, a golden nugget to help you on your homesteading journey. If that is the case, go ahead, hit subscribe below. Hey, please drop a comment below as well. Would appreciate that. It helps the algorithm with YouTube, helps us get out to more folks. Give us a thumbs up. Hey, man, it has been a week. It has been a jam-packed week. We've had a lot of unknowns, just a lot of kind of crap. It's been a crummy week. You know, the benefit, we're looking at the benefit. Go back and look at some past videos, but our sow had piglets. She had 4. She delivered 4. The last one came out not looking right. The 5th one got stuck. We eventually had to put her down. I mean, we tried for hours and hours. Had the vet out. Go check out past videos. So that was a unexpected event. We ended up with 3 piglets. The one that came out not right died. And we have them in our laundry room. So I'll try to remember to show you. I mean, they're super cute. We're like, I mean, they're like brand new babies, newborns. We're in there bottle feeding them. I mean, it's ridiculous. So we're doing that. We're taking care of that. Had some restless, sleepless nights. We had to feed them every couple of hours the first night. They've gotten to the point where over the last few days, we feed them right before bed and then they sleep all night and then we feed them first thing in the morning. So that's getting better, but we want to get them outside. We want to get them in the high tunnel. More to come on that. We put the mama down, Biscuit, we had to put her down. The positive to that is we have right now hanging in our cooler, we've got a full hog. So today and tomorrow, Natalie and I are butchering. So we're gonna have an unexpected full hog. So we're grateful. We've got meat to feed our family. It's just not the route we wanted to go. And then we AI'd the cows the next day. So it's been a long week. I'm tired. We're all tired. We're all a little sore. Today we've got normal chores. We're gonna move the hogs. So we only have 1 set of hogs now. We've got chorizo with the meat hogs. So we only have 1 set to move. We'll move them. I'll give you guys a quick garden update, turkey update. And then because Annabelle is on hormones, we don't keep her milk. So for the next 10 days or however many days, we've got the cedar in her and we're pumping her full of hormones to get pregnant. We don't keep the milk. We feed that to the pigs. So we're just gonna go out. We don't have to clean her. We're gonna milk her, get that to the pigs. All right, garden update. Hi, baby. What you doing?
Just checking the turkeys.
Checking those turkeys.
Up here.
Are they all alive?
Yeah.
So crazy thing. All these turkeys are now surviving. Ooh, we gotta get some wood chips in here.
Yeah.
We were turning this light on. We noticed we were turning this light on and we'd come out and 1 or 2 would be dead. The one night that we were out with the sow, you know, we were out there late. The vet was out. I mean, we were out there forever. And we forgot to turn the light on. There we go. Nap's throwing some wood chips in there. We forgot to turn the light on. We came out the next morning anticipating that we were going to have a bunch of dead turkeys. None of them were dead. And then the next night, we turned the light on. We came out, how many were dead? 1 or 2? 1. 1 was dead. So we're done. We're done with the light. We did not turn the light on last night and they were all survived?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're all alive. So for whatever reason, I think that heat lamp, they get in there and they get nice and comfy and then they start pouncing each other. So they're fine. They're feathered out. We're done with the heat lamp. They're to the point, we need to get them out on pasture. And then we could put the pigs in here. So we're gonna get the little piglets in here, although I don't know how we're gonna get this thing. So maybe we'll put the pigs in there for a couple weeks until they get too big, and then ideally we'll probably come over here, harvest some of this and set them up over here. I think our long-term goal is that we're going to, once we harvest everything, I think we'll run hog panels in here, and this is where we're gonna house the pigs during the winter. We think. So more to come. We'll bring you along. All right, we got some hungry pigs. Evie's back out doing her chores, so she's getting these birds taken care of. We got to get these hogs moved, so we're gonna flop them. The kids all got sick. They've been sick this past week, so that was a whole nother thing we threw into the madness. They woke up Monday night. I think they started getting sick, sore throats and everything. So Tuesday when we butchered, Evie and Henley were super sick, so they were out all day. AZ was the only one out, so if you go back and look at our videos, AZ was the only one out with us. She just got sick a day or two ago. I don't know, all my days are meshing together. But they're on the mend. Evie's back out doing chores, so she's out doing the chores. We're gonna move the hens tomorrow. I'm just gonna move these hogs today. We'll get them all situated here. Ah, piggies. Go eat, go eat, go eat, go eat. Are they both Toms or just one?
I don't know. This one definitely is.
This one's a Tom. He's puffing out.
Yeah, he's definitely.
Is that the one that survived?
Yeah.
So this is Evie's lone chicken. This is the only one that survived out of that batch of 50. Is that her?
Yes.
Wow.
She's the only one
Crazy.
that has stripes.
Crazy.
She loves me.
So that's she's Evie's mascot for her egg business. Well, I came over here because he was puffing up, getting all pretty, but.
I think he was puffing up for the rooster.
All right. We good in here, Evie? You got waters and everything? Yeah, they are big. All right, fresh grass for these piggies. You can see what they did here. They were here for a week. They did really good devastation, tore this up pretty good. Now they're on fresh grass. It's a beautiful thing, beautiful thing. There's where we had Biscuit. We'll clean that up here eventually over the next couple of weeks. We're in the process of looking for another mama pig. So hopefully we can pick up, I think we have one that's around 5 months old, but it's these pink shires, which we're not fans of. But for next year, that might be what we end up doing. We'll just do one litter from this sow that we pick up and do the exact same thing. We might have to butcher her after she gives birth, or after we wean, ideally after we wean, so we're not bottle feeding like we're doing right now. And then look for the black and white shires. Yeah, I get the Hampshires and the Berkshires mixed up. I still don't know which one's which. But we like the black and the white one, the Oreo looking ones. We just can't find any of those right now. So for a temporary fix, we might pick up this 6-month-old, 5-month-old pink one, run a litter next year. That'll be our litter for next year. And then over the next 12 months, we have time to pick up a black and white one for our long-term sow. So we're gonna get Annabelle milk. Come on, girl, let's go. Come on, let's go. Come on, let's go. Come on, girl. Let's go. We're gonna get her milked out. Again, we're not saving it because she's got the cedar in her. She does not want to move. We're just gonna feed it to the pigs, which I've gone back and forth on as well with the, you know, I'm not drinking it, but I'm gonna feed it to the pigs and then I'm gonna eat the pigs. Come on, let's go. Let's go, let's go. Come on. Go, let's go. I've gone back and forth on Annabelle. Go, let's go, go, let's go. I've gone back and forth on, you know, it's not safe for me. I think it is safe. When I looked into it, the half-life, it's only like 18 hours. So I'm sure we could consume the milk. I'm just being overly cautious. So we don't drink it, we'll feed it to the pigs. We're not slaughtering the pigs for another couple of months. By the time we slaughter them, it's definitely, the half-life on that's definitely ran its course, and I have no concern. And again, it's only hormones. It's not like it's synthetic antibiotics or anything like that. It's just hormones. Annabelle, let's go. You can see this cedar. I don't like how this is sitting. See how this blue, that should be down. So I'm gonna try to manipulate that when I get her in there. You don't want it up, otherwise a cow will come and bite it. So we need this cedar in for another 5 days, I believe, and then we pull it out. Let's go. Come on. Okay, so again, we're not saving the milk, so we don't need to wash. We're just gonna milk her out. I'm gonna go give this to the pigs. Go shut the water off because I'm filling up their big 50-gallon. Ooh, pretty. Lots of feathers. We're just filling up their 55-gallon drum. So I'll go bring this over, feed the pigs, turn that off, and we'll call it a day. Okay, we just finished up milking Annabelle. And I'm gonna bring all this milk out to these piggies. They're gonna love it. They're gonna love it. They go nuts over this stuff. So I will. The tough thing about this is trying to get it in there, pouring it in their feed pans. Oh, they're messing with my water here. Pouring it in the feed pans without them spilling it. So yeah. Look at these pigs. It's brutal. I love it. Okay, we are gonna call it a day today. As always, appreciate each and every one of you. Our hope for this channel is that you're able to pick up a tip, a trick, a golden nugget to help you on your homesteading journey. If that is the case, go ahead, hit subscribe, drop a comment below, give us a thumbs up. Appreciate each and every one of you. We will catch you next time.